Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I've seen a lot of people doing this recently, so I decided why not do it. It sounds quite interesting and fun, and hopefully this will be uploaded on my last day of school. So if this is uploaded on Friday, then that's my last day of school. So anyways, this video is my summer reading plans, and I really don't have that many books on here, but some of them are series and I just don't own the rest of the series yet, so you know, we'll get this in. Sorry about my face. We had Powder Puff football the other day, so when this video goes up, hopefully it'll go up Friday, then it will have been Monday, and no matter how many times I apply on sunscreen, I still get sunburned, so I'm in a little bit of pain right now, but hopefully it all tans off by the time graduation rolls around. The first book I really hope to read this summer is to finish Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I'm currently 327 pages into this book. I'm hoping I'm done with this book by the time this is uploaded. I should be. Like, I finally picked myself up out of my current reading slump, and I picked this back up and started reading it, and the story got a lot more interesting now, so I'm like interested to see how this ends. And there's only like, how many pages? I only have like less than 50 pages left, so it really shouldn't take me much longer to finish this. After I finish this, I know I'm going to jump directly into this book, and that is to finish Queen of the Zombie Hearts by Dennis Showalter. This is the third book in the White Rabbit Chronicles series. This was actually supposed to be the final book, but she released that she is writing a fourth book. It's either going to be released sometime this year or it's like early next year. So I need to finish this, and this one I'm only like 160 pages in, so I've got a bit to read of this, and then I'll finally be caught up on the series, done with it until the final book comes out. These next few books aren't really in any kind of order I'm going to read them in, they're just books I really want to get to this summer. The first book being Me, Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. Actually, I probably might read this after I finish Queen of the Zombie Hearts, because the movie for this comes out this month, and I really want to read it because I've never really been interested in the book, but I saw the movie trailer, and the movie trailer makes the story sound so much more interesting than I thought it was. So I really want to read this, and I really enjoy this cover a lot better than the other cover. I don't know, I'm weird, I like weird neon-y colors. I also want to read The Freshman Survival Guide by Nora Bradbury and Bill McGravy. This is a survival guide for freshmen of college, or people beginning their freshman year of college. Definitely going to be helpful for me this summer. Really want to read it and, you know, make sure I'm somewhat prepared for college coming in August, so definitely a must read for me. This one is definitely going to be a must read. I'm hoping to get to this one started in June, and that is going to be Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi. My book club, the Book Explorers, we are actually going to read the trilogy for the summer. So June is Shadow Me, July is the next book, and August is the third book. I can't remember the names of the next two books off the top of my head, but we're planning on marathoning these for this summer. If you want to join, I'll leave the links down below. You can join our chat group, friend me on Goodreads, you know, message me, whatever you want to do. But I've heard actually really good things about this series, and it makes me really want to read it. So I'm excited to finally getting around to reading it. Also, one of my like all-time favorite quotes is actually from this book, and I feel really bad about not have read this book and loving that quote. And it's actually the quote I want to get tattooed on me, and I'm hopefully going to get that tattoo this summer. So I should probably read the book. I also want to read The Princess Bride by William Goldman this summer. I've had this book for over a year now, sitting just on my shelf. I saw it at Half Price Books. It's like one of my all-time favorite movies growing up as a kid, so definitely need to read this book. I didn't even know it was a book until I saw it at Half Price Books. I'm like, oh my god, I want it. And I just saw, when I went back to Half Price Books before my New York trip, they have a different cover for it, and my best friend actually has this cover, and she's currently reading this, I believe. I think she's currently reading this book right now, but it's a beautiful black and white cover, and it has beautiful Wesley dressed up as the Dread Pirate Roberts on the cover, and it's black and white and it's gorgeous. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna go out and buy it, and I'll just keep this as a spare to loan out to people. But yeah, definitely want to read this summer. I feel awful having not read it and it being one of my favorite movies. I don't even know it's a book, so definitely going to happen this summer. Although I'm not always a big fan of the short books. They kind of scare me. They're like what my mom reads. I also want to read the Gallagher Family series by V.C. Andrews. This is the bind-up of the first 2 books, Flowers in the Attic and Petals on the Wind. I actually watched the first and third movie of the series because Lifetime is slowly making all the books into movies from this series. So I watched the first one. I watched the first half of the first one, and it was really good. I didn't watch the second one because they weren't playing it on Lifetime for some reason. And then I watched all of the third one, and I thought they're really cool, and it makes me really, really want to read the series even more because it's definitely going to have more in it. And like the whole concept of the story is just extremely interesting, and there's just so many like different like plot twists and stuff that go along with it that it's like, why would that happen? And it's just definitely something that's going to mess with me, but I really want to read it. I actually bought the first 2 movies on DVD because I have kind of an obsession with it right now. I mean, I did, what was it, like a month or so ago, I had like a really big obsession with it. Like I was looking up like Google images and stuff about it, like with family trees and like trying to piece everything together, and it was really weird, and my mom's like, Kristen, stop. I was like, but Mom. So I still want to read it, so I have a feeling once I start reading it, I'm going to have issues with this because that's going to consume my life. Also, I know V.C. Andrews has been dead for quite a while, and she has a ghostwriter that started writing for her right before she passed away, and I can't remember his name, but he still ghostwrites for her, so V.C. Andrews is still publishing books as of right now. And I know last year he published not exactly a novella, but like a side story to this series. And finally, I actually don't have this copy of the book on me because I loaned it out to somebody, so hopefully they'll give it to me soon. And that is, I want to read Paper Towns by John Green because, as we all know, the movie is coming out and I still have not read the book. That is it for this video. If you guys have read any of those books I just showed you, let me know in the comments what you thought about them. What should I read first? What's going on? You know, like, is it good? Is it even worth the read? Should I not set up my expectations, how high they are, and whatnot? That would be great. I will see you guys next time with a book talk, Top 5 Wednesday, or a tag video. Until then, I'm Chrissy. Goodbye!